Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is showtime. And a different show. It is, as you can see, Moons of Madness. Man in spacesuit, multiple tentacles, what could possibly go wrong? I will start a new game. And you'll be with me from the very start. Or, I mean, you could be. You could always go back to the VOD. Either here, either on Twitch or YouTube. Get out of bed. Well, that is what it looks like in the mornings. Wake up call. All right, let's see. Monday. 059. Happy birthday to me. A to-do list. Turn off something. Sprinklers. Oxygen. Hey, we can worry about that later. I think. Need to turn the volume up. That's not looking positive. Am I dreaming?
Hello? Anyone there?
Cyrano arrival 0 days. Reigning chess champion in EVA expedition. Solar panel cleanup on various and sundry. F to toggle the flashlight. Well, we're starting with the kind of creepy atmosphere to start. Well, I can't open that one. This is the one I came out of, I think. Maybe not. They can't seem to open any of them. It is likely, I think, that I am dreaming. Red lights presumably mean they're locked doors. That's not normal. We normally don't populate our...
Ugh. What is that?
Yeah, we normally don't put that sort of stuff on our various space things. Nor do we normally have various sized tentacles around. Again, I'm pretty sure we're in dream state. It's broken. Well, that seems to be the least of our problems. Tentacles rapidly going away from us. Why I went with the crowbar instead of the axe. The axe seems to me to be pretty good. Add to inventory, but I don't appear to be able to pick up. Oh, it's a hammer, I guess. Was there a control for inventory? I didn't see one. There isn't. Well, I'm sure the tentacled thing that went darting off in this direction means no harm. Oh, that doesn't. Good evening to whomever has joined me. We'll find out how squeamish we both are and how much scary games affect us. We went down that way. This is the direction we... No, I guess this is not the direction we came from. Is it? I think it is. Ah! Now that I've got the crowbar. Push. Flashlight mechanics are always good for adding extra creep factor to everything.
Blow out the
My flashlight went out. Is this bad? I'm thinking this might be bad. The cake is a lie. I am not a big fan of jump scares. I find them cheap.
Oh, rise and shine, folks.
Told ya.
Is everybody okay?
I almost spilled my
Rude
coffee.
awakening. Wake up from the nightmare.
I'll have to check the readings, but that may have been our biggest quake yet.
Standard procedure. Newhart, you know what to do. If there's any critical damage to the base, let me know.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Dr. Van Buren, you will assist me at the landing site for the Cyrano. Declan, you're on comms. Find any system issues, relay them to Shane.
Kind of
Aye, Captain.
Switch to a private frequency, Declan. No chatter on
Mineral.
open channels. Over and out.
Private channel
Hey,
time.
Dad, I've already rewritten this letter 6 times. I'll probably rewrite it several more. I have a lot of time before I can actually send it to you. I'll put it in plain. I'm not in Antarctica. That expedition doesn't exist, or if it does, I'm not on it. I have went a little further. I went to Mars. I hope you can forgive me. The deception is not a slight. The company takes their secrecy very seriously. In fact, you'll already probably have seen me again in person before I'm allowed to send this to you. I want you to hear from me. I want you to know I love you. What I really want to tell you okay. So, Dad, I told you I was...
And what better way to start the day than
All right,
assessing
Phobos and
possible
Deimos, so we're on
damage
Mars.
from minor seismic
Let's see,
activity.
turn off the sprinklers, oxygenator diagnostics, tune biogauge. That trash? Should I just be leaving the trash laying around? That doesn't seem right. Move the focus with the mouse to focus on interaction points. Ah, like that, to flip it. Good luck out there, sport, Dad.
I
0509.
should memorize this.
So 0509, probably important in some way or another. Anything else? No, let's check the computer.
Now, where did I put that ID card?
I need my ID card. No, I've looked at that. Where is the ID card? Yep. I'm a good-looking guy, by the way. The Orochi Group is something you'd be familiar with if you had played The Secret World, as they're one of the... it's unfair to call them evil corporations. They're just thoroughly and utterly amoral. Shane Newhart is my name. Report misplaced access cards immediately. Reliable, responsible, revolutionary. Yes, those things do not, in fact, describe Orochi. Indeed. The Orochi Group and our subsidiaries are not only world leaders, we are led by the world. Our promise to you is our products and services will rise to the challenges of a changing landscape as we race into the future together. Right. Add that to the inventory. There we go. All personnel, please be aware of the new security update that's taking place tomorrow. You might be stuck in your room for a while. Write down the code somewhere so you'll remember it. Oh. That doesn't seem particularly safe and secure, but okay. That's the memo for that. Good morning there, sport. Anyone who calls other people sport non-ironically means a good solid smack. Wilcox was kind enough to let you sleep a little today. That also means that Dr. Van Buren is tagging along on an EVA to the Cyrano landing site, so I'll put a pin on logging the issue with command until he's back. I'm not a fan of this font. This font is not easy to read. And not just because I'm old and, the eyes are going. I know Lucas has been tinkering with some of the BioGauge code, so check with him first. Plus, you'll have a chance to catch up with the doctor. Make some small talk. Hey, Declan, can't find anything listed for troubleshooting solar arrays coding. I've run diagnostics each time, and nothing out of the ordinary. It's starting to become a daily thing. Time to file the issue with command, I think. Even if they shoot me a workaround, it's better than constantly triggering auxiliary power. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Dr. Newhart, there's been an update to your comprehensive NDA. Please log in your earliest convenience. This is only a courtesy. All changes have already gone into effect. Head of HR. Oh, lovely. I have a friend who works in HR. And just in case she's watching, I'll choose to comment no further about human resources. The rule of two is an exciting concept. When we discovered the example of a phenomenon in the cosmos, it is an anomaly. Given the vastness of the universe, if two examples are found, it implies there are many more. Millions, billions, trillions. As of now, we're only certain of life on Earth, an anomaly. But all we have to do is find a second. Any life will do. Even primitive alien microbes, even fossils of microbial life billions of years dead. That one finding will open up a universe teeming with life. All we have to do is get to two.
Okay. Confirming my ID bypassed security for my room. Door's unlocked now.
They're going to let me out of my room. Well, that's their first mistake. Although possibly leaving it is my mistake. Oh, I'm not even going to change clothes. I'm just going to go to work in what I'm wearing? Never mind.
Well, the rest of the team's out dusting the landing pad, and Dr. Volkova is apparently deep into her biocultivation duties. So, I guess that means you have the base all to yourself.
And where are you?
Once more, I venture into the great unknown, on duty at the satellite dish.
Cyrano arrives.
I'm currently
0
communicating,
days.
which is technically my job. Kind of.
Do not use permanent marker on array sport. It's nice to know that some things haven't changed in the future. Good evening, Major Kicks. It's a rocket. Plastic rocket ship? Oh, little men. I'm sure that nothing bad will come from that, right? That's not a clue about anything, is it? Alright, we're off to the rec room. Well, not quite yet. Greetings, crewmate. As a member of the Invictus team and an employee of Manticore Orochi, there are security protocols that you must not fail to obey. Wait, you must not fail to obey. How about you just must obey? Any Orochi facility, including this Mars base, is sanctioned by security clearance. Not every employee may go into every section. Your ID contains a number of denoting your level of security clearance. Your ID card is necessary to access all doors, sectors, and computers of a given level of security clearance. Do not attempt to access areas or equipment beyond your security clearance. Do not attempt to coerce teammates to give you access to their security clearance. Do not give teammates of lower security clearance access to out-of-bounds areas and equipment. Do immediately report any irregularities or breaks in security protocol to Invictus-Security at Orochi-Group.com. Given the nature of the work at Manticore and Orochi, these protocols are in place to protect you from catastrophic mishaps and consequences. If you're unsure of your clearance or of these protocols, contact your superior. Thank you for your vigilance. By the way, Orochi-Group.com was a live URL, and I believe it still is, that connects up to the secret world. Because Orochi Corporation was quite a player in the secret world. Living area and bathroom.
What the hell?
The
Hey,
lights are flickering.
what's up with the lights?
Yeah, getting some odd spikes in power as the batteries kick in. Yeah, you just hang tight while I do your job for you, okay?
Clean
You know,
equipment
have a
after
coffee.
use.
No, really, take a load off.
Got an exercise room. Got a primitive. Welcome to Mars, everyone. Books. Matrushka. Oop, wrong. Try that again. It has Orochi letterhead, so it's official. Replacement photo ID pictures for your approval, Commander Wilcox. You clean up pretty nice, Delapore. Approved. There it is. Mars. So, for the last week or so, I've been playing New World, and today I'm on a new world. We got some maters growing.
Can you check your biogauge and see if your daily objectives have been updated?
Copy that. Who put up this sticky note about the witch?
You like my drawing? I made it last night.
Do I like poking fun at a shared paranoid delusion while everyone is tired and isolated from human contact on Mars?
If you don't get it,
Okay,
any
killer,
coffee,
remind me
blame the
not to
witch.
talk to you before you've had your coffee.
Low on dark roast. Press journal using tab.
Crap!
Exit
What's up?
view journal.
I seem to have misplaced my bio gauge.
Josie saw it in the lab on her way out. Told me to tell you. Better get it before you do anything else. Speaking of which, that should do it. I fixed the lounge door to the lab.
Let's have a little coffee. Move faster by holding left shift right. Wow. Coffee or oil? You decide. Wow, I'm chug-a-lugging it. Do your dishes. All right, Mom. Bacon and eggs. Savory oatmeal. Well, come on. Seriously. Who's grabbing the savory oatmeal when you've got bacon and eggs?
Bacon
available?
and eggs it is.
I just wanted a little breakfast to go with my coffee. I think it was the research lab where my bio gauge I had set aside for some reason.
Okay, serious question time.
That it?
When you get Earthside, are you going to ask Manticore for a raise?
News radio.
You think if I ask, they'll give it to me?
No.
Wow, my coworker's kind of a dick. Nothing over here. All right. Both of those are locked. Somebody's been making messy with the potting soil. I don't want to say that's what causes all the nightmarish horrors that are going to occur, but I'm pretty sure that's what causes all the nightmarish horrors that are going to occur. Oh, good. Jammed door. What could possibly happen with a jammed door on Mars that would be bad? Interesting, that's the exact same layout as my dream. Huh. I thought I had checked everywhere. That's the greenhouse, which I'm not enabled to enter. Now, where's my biogauge then? That ain't it. Set it somewhere. That's the living area and bathrooms. Maybe I would have set it in here while I was working out and getting totally buffed, so all the Martian chicks would dig me. Read that. I mean, I could make myself some more coffee. I could eat some oatmeal too, to go with my bacon and eggs. Alright, so where did I put my biogauge? Yeah, we've got 2 clickies there. 1 there. Maybe it's in a living space and I missed it? No, can't go in. Living space is now off limits. Frankly, this shouldn't be this much of a problem. That's locked. As it should be, you know, being the airlock and all.
So weird. Deja vu. I think.
Yeah, deja vu.
There was a stuck door in the dream I had. It's not important. It's just weird.
Maybe
You're forgetting the
I might
last
be
few
having another
times
dream right
something
now.
malfunctioned in this over-engineered campsite.
Now, where is that biogauge?
I wouldn't put them past using the old dream and then a dream, wake up, and then you're still in the dream. It's cheesy, but can be effective. Reset.
Just my luck. I need to find something that can fit in there. Declan, I found the biogauge, but it won't turn on. I need to reset it.
Find something small and thin. A pen should work.
Boop. Shane Newhart,
There.
engineer,
Got it
security
working.
level 1.
Great. You should be able to reboot the security system now. Just scan the servers with the biogauge.
Select. Why is select not working? Toggle zoom, there we go. Restart the system. 1 doesn't do anything. Select should, right? Scan to connect isn't doing anything. Nothing scanned. Scan to connect. Anansi Technologies, premier security system and software. Good evening. A predictable start in a dream with a cheap jump scare that didn't really work. Kind of was expecting it. Actually, predicted that it was in a dream to start with. Some creepy stuff in the dream segment. Anansi is another one of the companies from the secret world. Connect to this device by pressing that. Error. The system is malfunctioning. Reboot? Yeah. There we are. That's better. Go to the solar panel site. Let's see if we've got anything else that we're
Quake
missing.
probably knocked the panels out of alignment. This has been an ongoing issue. I'll have to adjust the solar panels manually.
There's no drinking starting this weekend. The period around the birthday had too much consumption of food and liquor, so it's time to get back on the old dietary horse. Sad to say. Greetings, crewmate. As a member of the Invictus team and employee of Medical... Oh, that's the same... Wow, they've got the protocols all over the place. Security protocols everywhere. Don't do anything you're not supposed to do. HR. And we know someone who's in HR. Open. Okay, open. Log 1 supplemental regarding our ongoing survey samples in search of evidence of microbial life on the planet Mars. Rule 2 is an exciting concept. Oh, we already did that. Samples from areas G1 through G15 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. From areas G1627 analyzed organic molecules discovered in ancient rock, the precursor and building blocks to life, though not yet proof of microbes. Samples from areas 2839 analyzed. No signs of microbe fossils. I have not yet pooped my pants. I'm guessing the first couple hours probably won't have much pants pooping. They'll save that up for later. Apparently the game's 6 to 7 hours, but I would be surprised if I get it done in that time. Again, they've got the security protocols all over the freaking place. Lucas, Mission Control wants you to crunch some numbers on a potential future visit to the 2 moons. Think over the logistics of both an Earth-launched and Mars-launched mission. Work some rough calculations for both scenarios. Make this a priority. Also, have a look at the moon orbits. Phobos should be 1.4 Martian diameters out with a 7.66-hour orbit, and Deimos at 3.5 diameters and 30.35 hours. But Mission Control says they showed up as significantly closer and faster. Might be a glitch. Spoiler, probably not a glitch. Wouldn't be much of a horror game if nothing happened. I'm just real quickly running through here to see if there's anything obvious. We have a couple of doors. That is the living area. And this one is airlock and infirmary. primary storage, research lab, and living area. Okay, we got a locked door. Storage bay. None of this would be scary later on without power and relying on, you know. I have no idea where this is going. Ah, back up. It's like the greenhouse areas, I guess. The research lab and the greenhouse, yep. Infirmary, back to the infirmary. That's the infirmary. Airlock. Presumably I have to suit up, interact. O2 fill station, modular air systems. Let's see, toggle zoom, that'll make it easier to read. When traversing long distances off-site, the NST Breathe Easy system allows for quick and easy resupply of any breathing apparatus and is compatible with a number of attachments. It's locked. Push. Indoor atmosphere. Well, I think we want to, like, put on our suit first. Ah, oxygen level. No. We want, well, now suddenly we are in the complete. Now we're not suited up. Now we are suited up. Oh. I guess that works that way, does it? Okay. Because it was saying 20% O2, which seems like a uncomfortably low level. There it is. I'm all oxygened up. All right, I believe they wanted me to go out and check on the solar panels. Mars. Checkpoint reached. There's one moon. One of the moons of madness. I thought I was supposed to take the vehicle. Oh. There we are. That took 5% of my oxygen. That's a little bit disturbing. All right, I can't evidently take off the suit. Although I am sitting at 100%. All right. Let's see. Start the engine. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine. Where am I going? I have no idea.
Declan, I am buckled in and headed to the solar panel array.
Evidently it hit auto
No,
Steve.
you've got nothing to do but listen to me.
Just when my migraine was starting to clear up. I'm actually glad to have the Cyrano landing today. Some fresh faces and supplies.
Gotta go all the way up.
Distractions. Everyone's I'm so on edge lately. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. These dreams are starting to get to me.
Yeah, you're not the only one having strange dreams there, Ace.
You too?
Oh, yeah. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. You log out after your shift, eat some rehydrated meatloaf, and bunk down for the night. But the second you fall asleep, it feels like you're back at your desk and you hear the static again. Calibrate, more static, calibrate, then something sounds different. It's a pattern. You start decoding it. It's gibberish, but the static keeps talking. It wants you to hear the symbols.
Ace.
Never should have
Don't worry about me, big guy.
trusted
Just
a
dreams.
roachy.
Yeah, and then I wake up and there's scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right, I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears.
Power of the sun.
Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office. I'll have to get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
All right, we're here.
My oxygen levels are already full.
Well, you can't be too careful with something like that.
Okay.
Store power to the
Elevator's
base.
not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. Power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
That's 4% of my oxygen gone already, man. Come on. They are not very generous with the O2. That's all I'm saying. I don't have a power cell. No power. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, but I would know where I was supposed to look for this stuff. That's the way we just came, I think. Or is it? No, maybe it's not. 89%.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Scanning. This console interfaces directly with connect. %. Connect. Wow, okay. I'm attempting to get it to get the gauge up. Whoop, nope, not that way. No.
One down.
That's one. Adjust the solar powers for optimal something. I didn't catch what the rest of that was. I'm 77%, which is a little worrisome. Hopefully there's more oxygen over here. There is. Hey, four. I guess that's the other bank of solar panels. And we'll have to manually reset the controls there, too.
Whoa. Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
Let's see. That doesn't seem to be changing anything. There we are.
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
I still have no power. Adjust the solar panels. I have 2 of 3. Oh, there was one I missed. That was 2. That was... Must be that one. It's the 3rd one. Let's grab a little more O2. Is there anything in here? I mean, it was open. No, doesn't appear to be anything in here.
Who is taking power cells from my solar array? Declan, who was out here last?
Probably Lucas on some
I'm sure
errand
the
for
solar power
Volkova.
has
They're
some
always up to
stuff.
something weird. Creeps me out. I have never met a normal botanist.
Insert power cell. I don't have one. Could not connect. Scan to connect. Now we're missing something. No power, missing the power cell there. Gotta find a power cell. Because I'm me. Now, where am I supposed to find a power cell? Well, one would hope it was in here. Check the other storage unit if we don't find anything in here. That's not open. Look down the back of the couch. That's actually a really good idea. But I'd have to go back inside to get to the couch. So that one's a bit dicier. Do we have... No, we have no power here. Where am I supposed to get a power cell from? Not that way, I'm going to guess. Maybe the spare drawer, you can figure out what to use it for. You just dump everything in it. Oh, the drawer. Yeah, the junk drawer. is historically what my family called that. I have one of those. I don't think I inherited it from my family, but I think the mental makeup and requirement for it I did get from my family. We'll grab more O2 because we're probably down to, yeah. What can I say? I'm not interested in death by suffocation. It's not on my dance card. No, not in here. I'm missing a couple of power cells, and I don't know where I'm supposed to find them. Shouldn't be that far away. That's got a power cell. Maybe out there. Doesn't look like it. Has that got a ladder? No, it doesn't, but
Kind of glad to get out of the base, walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step
Keep on
outside.
puffing the
breathe in
space
that
juice, yep.
non-existent Martian air.
I hear
Well,
good
there's
things
that,
about
but I can
O2.
move
Adjust solar
out here.
panels,
I
2
don't know,
3,
spread
look
my
for additional
wings
power
a bit.
flows,
Like a
explore
beautiful dead
research
Martian
facility.
swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you.
Remove the power cell. Well, I don't want to remove the power cell. I want it extras. Insert power cell if we need to do that. Scan to connect. Hopefully in here we can find a couple more power cells. Love a little O2, you know? It's locked. You shitting me, man? Interact. That allows me to take off. The helmet. Evidently that was the wrong choice. Why do you allow me to do that? Doesn't appear to be anything else I can do in here. And if I yoink the power cell from here, I can't go back up. So that doesn't seem like a good choice to me. No power. Power up the digger to connect. It it doesn't have a power cell, so I can't power it up. So, if I remove this one, I don't assume I can actually go up anymore. No power. So, what did we gain from this? Not much. Maybe I can have considered full power cells from the readjusted solar systems, solar panels. Check this one. But I'm not given the option to remove it. It's at optimal. I think that's all I need to do, is get those first two at optimal, which they are. Can't do anything for the third one, we don't have a power cell. So far, the only movable power cell I have found so far is the one for the elevator. Finish the game in the dark because my eyes exploded. Okay, I got this. Alright, so that one's got a power cell, but we can't do anything with it. This one is also missing a power cell, or it just has no, general speaking, has no power. I guess full power is not returned until we get the solar systems up and running again. Solar panels. Well, sure, certainly wouldn't expect any of the solar cell or the batteries have ended up out that far, but you know, it's a horror game, so who knows for sure. Anything I can interact with here. Maybe I yoink the power cell from the rover? Doesn't sound particularly appealing to me, but maybe, if there is an available one. This is the kind of stuff that does kind of drive me crazy about games like this. I understand about immersion and everything, but So much for that idea. Refill air before we go out. Not using them for bumpers, are we? So we have no power here, which we can get around. By walking. We have to fix the solar. Now, 2 of the 3 solar panels are fixed. But this elevator isn't working because no power cell. This solar array needs a power cell just to move the stuff around and everything, and it's missing. This solar array has one, but it's locked in place. Grab some more O2. The obvious place to find some would be in here, but there aren't any. Now the other solar array over there has had a partial collapse on the structure. So even if I wanted to grab the power thing, which is right there, I can't reach it. The power cell. That storage unit is also closed. And this is radio, I mean, something like that. And it is also has no power because we don't have the solar panels all operating. And none of these open up into anything. I've shown you basically everything I've got to work with. I have no idea what I'm missing. And so, for the first time, I will have to check. I'll have to Google it. Well, not yet. We've got one more location. We have been there before, but I don't want to Google prematurely. Premature Googleage is always a problem for men of my age. That's the back. There's another storage unit that I haven't checked. So I'm going to check that first. Air refill. On the far side of the second array. That was one I hadn't seen before. And it's got a bright light next to it, so that's what made me notice it. I am dubious. But then we also maybe have some stuff over there I can check for. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Nope. Dead end. Alright, we'll grab OTU. We'll hit the elevator again. The one that's working. And if, like I think, there's no power cells down there, we're going to Google it. I got through Call of Cthulhu only Googling two things. Those look like power cells, but they're not. I guess they're part of the O2 distribution system. Now, the only one that I can find, the only cell is the one down here. Which I can remove, but then the elevator doesn't work anymore. On the other hand, this will. Scan to connect. Connect. Test. Hydraulics are bad. Engine is bad. And that is definitely not the answer. At some point, undoubtedly, that comes back into use, but not just yet. I'll put this back here for now. We'll check all the storage around the outside here and step back into the inside, grab O2, and then we're going to try an act of desperation. See if there's another route up while we carry the power core. Can't climb? Won't let me climb. Oh, to me. This time, however, I'll not take my helmet off. Oh, what do we have there? Ah, exterior atmosphere. I missed that button. Alright, now I can take it off. I assume. I'm not gasping for air and nearly dying, so that's a plus.
Huh? Who's that?
Who's what?
Don't know. Thought I saw someone. Don't see anyone now. Let's just get this done.
No power cell there.
Why is this locked? Why are the lights off?
Unlock the locked door. No power. Read. Whoever's job it was to restock the AAAs needs to be fired. Yeah, I agree. I mean, come on. Amazon delivers. You'd think by the future, if we've got a base on Mars, they're having 2-day delivery of batteries, all right? Reviewer, Declan Delapour. After 133 sols, primary mission is finally a success. Located a possible water ice deposit 36.8 kilometers east of here. Cyrano crew will be notified as soon as they're within range. Investigations are underway. Bringing the elevator battery in here for power? Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I didn't notice a specific location for the power, but I may have just missed it. For the battery to plug in here. So I was thinking the same thing. I'm okay with that. In this particular case. And you. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's probably... We're probably both right. It just didn't register. Hey, maybe I should open the door before I suit up. It's locked. That's right. Wrong one. Right one. Must be fun doing all of the sci-fi-ish noises for a game like this. Snicked. I'm not suffocating again. That's a relief.
Lucky I brought along a power cell.
Lucky. Spent 20 minutes trying to figure out what to do because I didn't catch the swap the atmosphere. You know, I really hate the crappy hyper-modern chess sets. Give me a good old-fashioned Staunton set any day. That's right, we just read that. But what we didn't do is use the PC.
Hey, Declan, why don't you give me your password? I'm just gonna check out your browsing history.
Hard pass.
Solar panels are becoming a consistent issue, yeah. Water sites. Ulysses Kala's current site, high priority. Drilling site approved. Thermal scan shows multiple possible ice vein deposits. Nearest approximately 34 meters. Soil samples. Return sediment clay at 10 meters. UV scans nominal. Biblis patera, moderate priority. Pardon me, God damn it. Fossilized plant material sample discovered by Quietude 3. Testing required to determine Mars origin or particulates from meteor impact. Thermal scans most promising. Additional exploration approved, though distance a major factor. Ulysses Patera, low priority. Initial sample is negative. Thermal UV potential deposits below threshold. Solar array manual calibration required. Still no assessment. Logging issue. Solar array manual. Calibration required. Coding issue. M90 Badger 3 towed to solar site. Engine malfunction. Ignition exhaust sensor. Not mission critical. Awaits Cyrano for resupply. Solar array 2 manual calibration. No external damage. Solar array 3 panel 23 automatic sensor replaced. Small abrasion on external wiring. Manual calibration. Fill station 7 nick in hose. Replaced lengthened nozzle. Solar array 2 manual calibration. Cause unknown. Inclement weather. Toilet clog. Manual extraction required. Shower confirmed as working. Technology. Power cell placed in storage. Misfire, risk of sparks. Replaced faulty wiring. This
Did
is
Lucas think I wouldn't notice something missing from my outpost?
Seeing as the living quarters
Lucas
of this
Van
facility
Buren,
have become
employee
your
of the
makeshift
month.
storage area, I have placed a few of my own non-essential items in this space as well. I have therefore enacted a more secure protocol for the locking mechanism for the quarters in question. As you have access to the location on a habitual basis, I have allowed you to unlock privilege without password protection. I request that you please do not disturb my items, as even though they are non-essential, they are in effect my possessions, and aid me in my endeavors, Dr. Van Buren. Door unlocked. Was that all of them? Wait. Yeah, I did. Okay, that was all of them, right? Yep. All right, the door is unlocked here now, I do believe. Oh, look. Power supply. Adjust solar panels. Toy toy? I am reminded of the only intentional joke in 2001: A Space Odyssey, where Dr. Floyd is sitting down, looking studiously and reading the zero-gravity toilet instructions. Do we have anything else? Doesn't look like it.
I should grab that cell powering the facility before I go.
Yep. I now have two. Count them, two. Also, that would be two. I even remember to put back on my spacesuit. Oh, to me, baby. Ah, so good. Push the button, Frank.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
All right, just so you know, anything breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork. Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done.
No, it's
Over and
not
out.
my fault. All right, the third. What are we doing? 94%. I'm going to live dangerously and not re-gas up immediately. Let's see. Scan to connect. Tell her she should have left her attitude back on Earth. That'll go down well. Yeah. Let's see. Connect. Nope, wrong button. Right button. All right, let's see. Almost there. Bingo.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, copy that.
But we're at 87%. We will now suck wind. She's my boss. I can't cop attitude like that. She'd fire me. And And then what kind of job would I have? It's a long walk back to Earth. Pardon me, Jan. Sorry. I'm not bored.
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
Flip the fuse switch. Always close the door after you.
Looking good.
Ready.
Power should be back on.
Going green. Bring the solar array back online. That was the standard.
Shane, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
Oh, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
What did you just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a Newhart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
I don't know, can you really shit in cereal when the oatmeal is in bar form? I mean, just that doesn't seem especially practical to me. That's all I'm saying. Special zero-G toilet also produces the oatmeal bars. An interesting theory. Oh, that's not really what I wanted. Soylent Green is people, so maybe Soylent Brown is poop. Just a theory I've got, you know. And we're heading back to base. Look, Ma, no hands. Pardon the yawn again, old man. Orochi. Never trust Orochi. If I
Hey.
learned anything
Still fighting that headache?
Yeah, I still can't shake that
in
dream.
the secret world.
Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
The flooded greenhouse.
Know what happened to her?
Not really. It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years.
My oxygen level is low. Okay, that's better. 36% is a little spooky.
Wow. Feels like I'm back in therapy.
Well, no better place to tackle your problems than from 130 million miles away, right?
Space, the final frontier. I might get right back into it. You never can tell. Or I might, you know, take my helmet off into a vacuum, like that would ever happen.
Warning, the greenhouse sector is experiencing flooding. Flooding in the greenhouse sector.
Checkpoint reached.
Declan, the greenhouse is definitely in a sorry state. This has got to be fixed before the Cyrano lands.
Well, the major issue is the water reclaimer.
Remove the
I'm
excess
reading
water.
it as offline. Work your magic.
Scan the environment. Oh, we've got creepiness. Nothing to scan. Up above. Oh. I have a weird scar on my right hand. Two intersecting circles, I think, which is like the icon for the save game as well. No idea what that is. We've got more of the black, moldy, veiny looking substance. So. Is there any other way down other than jumping? Oh, that's not a problem at all, I'm sure. Looks like a ratchet.
I'll need this.
Turn the crank.
All right. Should be able to pass through now.
Climb. Pass through to where, though? And this is the thing that kind of got thumped down, right? Oh, here we are.
Looks like it needs a higher security level. Ina?
What is it?
The door to underground access is locked.
I have instructed Dr. Van Buren to lock all doorways to critical projects. This is the culmination of my entire life's work. We do not want contamination.
I can't fix it if I can't get to the pumps.
That is an inconvenience? You are the inconvenience. Figure it out. That is your job, yes?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the amount of bullshit in your mouth. Definitely no alien vibes here. Know what I mean?
They should have sent a plumber. What a mess. I gotta keep an eye on that steam so I don't get burned. Shit! Dr. Volkova? What was that?
Definitely no alien vibes. In her biological research, I'm sure it's not problematic in any way. Except for those weird fungal, veiny looking things that we saw earlier. I'm sure it's all perfectly natural and normal. Based. That's some sort of big, unpleasant, veiny looking thing that I'm not really comfortable with. But that's where I just came in. She definitely isn't working for Weyland-Yutani. Exactly. Fire hazard there. Right, it looks like the heat doesn't come all the way across. And that was evidently the case, because I didn't get scorched.
What is that?
I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about at all. We've got more heat there. Those are the ones we had to avoid. More heat. That's not good. You don't want bzzzt when you're in the water, okay? Yeah, we got more of the ookiness. The ooky, fungal, veiny thing. Which I'm sure is nothing at all. Don't you think it's nothing at all, guys? Guys. Oh my god, I'm
Ina,
all...
the entire mangrove root structure is contaminated. There is a viscous black substance like oil. It seems like it's spreading.
It is not contaminated. It is changing, evolving. It's beautiful. It is reborn.
This doesn't look right.
Ah, constant interruptions. I do not have time to explain myself to you.
I'm sure it's Orochi. They're the good guys. We have nothing. We have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing could be going wrong in any way,
Finally,
form, or fashion.
the water reclaimer.
Checkpoint reached. Remove the excess water. Turn off the sprinklers. Find the missing components.
Jesus, this can't be Lucas again. Who just takes this stuff apart? Now I have to find where he put 3 water reclaimer pieces?
It's a puzzle game, dude. That's the way it is, yo. Pick up. Oh, it's
Of course, he
Lucas's.
loses his ID. At least he has a higher clearance level. Well, Lucas, I'm gonna need to borrow this for a bit. Should be able to open these doors now.
Oh, no, we want that. There we go. Add to inventory. Still locked. I'm sure nothing has gone wrong, and therefore nothing could go wrong. It's the Orochi Corporation. Making better tomorrows today. Theoretically. I mean, it's still theoretical, but, I mean, really. Couldn't possibly be wrong. Alright, we've got 3 parts to find.
Lucas, the pieces for the water reclaimer are missing. Where are they?
The reclaimer pieces are in their proper receptacles.
More specifically?
Follow the colored pipes.
Alright, we've got
Sorry, I'm needed elsewhere.
we've got yellow, blue, red, and more yellow. Ew. Just ew, okay? This is
Holy
not...
shit! Ina!
Okay.
Dr. Volkova, where are you? Something is seriously wrong. The infection is everywhere.
Not infection. It's evolution. Adaptation. Perfection. My children, they grow so quickly. Wrapped in creeping rootstocks. Where sap and blood coagulate. Do not fight it. Allow it to blossom. First in human history. The merging of 2 life forms.
Sure. That could be one way of looking at it. If you were crazy, which evidently is the case. Nothing scanned here. Nope. It's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Ah, Toy Toy. Okay, I was thinking I didn't see any paper, but it looks like that's a paper, paper dispenser. So I think we're fine. All right, there's one of the recovery units.
I found one of the components.
Oh, great. Now just find the other two so we can clean up this mess.
Nothing obvious here. Cubico hydroponic wheel designed by Plethron. The Cubico is part of a line of cutting-edge hydroponic technology. The proliferation of plant life and the purification of water are part of the perfect cycle. The perfect wheel. Connect to interface. Not letting me connect. About here. Let's go ahead and leave that where we found it. Until we understand what we're supposed to be doing with it. Oh, probably a walkway through it, if we're going to rotate it. But we also had a door. We had this. We had a ladder. All right, I've turned off the sprinklers. One of the two. There should be two of two. Yep, gotta find the other two missing components. Jesus! I'm tripping balls suddenly. Again, I'm sure it's fine. Aren't you?
Jesus!
Don't figure that kind of thing that happens on its own around these parts. Could be mistaken. Maybe doors do close by themselves. And there's no shortage of...
Warning. Containment breach.
That probably is not good. Containment breach. Pretty sure. Oh. Okay. That is the worst bowel movement in the history of the entire universe. Wow. Yeah, it does have paper dispensers. I mean, you know, you get some gas station sushi, sure, you could have a really unpleasant experience, but not that bad. That looks like blood. And breaking glass. More black goo. No power for that. Oh good, more stairs down. This is definitely the way to go.
Something is loose.
Something? What something?
I don't know yet.
Okay, I'll contact Wilcox at the landing site. She'll get Lucas to talk. He should know what Volkova's been doing in there. Just hang tight and get that reclaimer online.
Open cage. Horrifying organic bits. Look like it might have been a chicken at some point. Remove the recovery unit. That's 2. One to go. Something is blocking from the other side. Can I get through here? I can't. Oh, that's not the kind of thing that happens by random chance. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these storage units didn't fall over and scoot across the floor and jam themselves up against that door. I'm 93% certain it's fine. Maybe 94. Maybe 92. All right. It's making squishy noises. Do not like. I think I've been here before. Looks like it's guiding me towards that. I've been this way too. The last water reclamation unit, I think, is down there. Oh, that's the water reclaimer. No, I need the third part. That's what I need. And that is supposed to be behind the yellow pipes, I believe. I believe we've got the other 2. Maybe we haven't gone up. Oh, we have been up because we... Okay, we're seeing the blue pipes. Is that the one we don't have? Must be. Following the pipes was what one of the guys had to say. Okay, that's where I got one of the recovery units. Is there anything else over here? No, this is just sort of a dead end. Okay, that's right. This is the thing I wanted to try. try 0 degrees.
Jeez, they've really let these plants take over.
And the other things as
The
well.
hell?
Ah. Now. Is that the third piece we need? It is.
I'll also have to turn off the sprinklers manually, or the system won't reboot.
I already did that. No, we didn't. No, we want that. Give me that back. Give me that back. Right now. Now. Why are you not letting me insert, exit, activate? Oh. Do I have to do this on all 3 of them? I don't know what I'm supposed to be setting them to. Insert water reclaimer components with the correct settings. So now I have to find my way back to the other 2 I didn't realize. Well, that's on me. Now I've got to find my way back to the other 2. I thought I just had to get the items and then use them, but there was more to it than that. I think there was one. Got the sprinklers earlier. Is it over here? No. Ah, that's right. That's the toilet disaster from hell. Yeah, if only it were that easy. Well, sadly, in this particular case, I should have had this finished, but I didn't realize. And that's one of my issues I have with games like this, is sometimes they don't give you the information that you really kind of need. Maybe needs a bit too strong, but that you really would be well served by having. It's broken. It's not right. So in this case, it's, oh, you need to put this back into the container set at the proper settings. Is this where I came in? I think this is where I came in.
I found the environmental control console.
Great. That's the last thing you need to clean up the greenhouse. But first, you need to restore the water reclaimer and shut off the sprinkler valves.
Yeah. Everything's fine here. You know, it's just, this is exactly the way you expect your Martian laboratory to look. For whatever reason, I got the idea that I had to get the 3 parts and then put them in some other place. I didn't realize that the 3 parts needed to be set. Now I've found all 3, but only realized on the 3rd what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, that's 2. Let's see. Oh. Should be blue, I think. Hey, are plants supposed to have eyes? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Do terrestrial plants have eyes? Huh. Are they supposed to add up to something? Yeah, that's 2 out of 3 missing components. God damn it, I wish they would leave those up a little bit longer. Find the missing components. 2 out of 3. 1 out of 3. You don't think it's supposed to have eyes? It's got eyes, though, so I'm leaning towards, yeah, it's supposed to have eyes, you know? Now, find the missing components, 2 out of 3. And then it says 1 out of 3. I'm not understanding that. And now it says 2 out of 3, so this is not the right unit, maybe. No, we want to remove it. Back to inventory. Insert water reclaimant components with correct settings. And then it gives me 2 contrary things. Okay, so we have 1 that we're not currently carrying. And I think it is set correctly, but I'm not sure about that. I've tried all 3 of these. I'll try the red one again. Because I don't think I tried all 3 settings. So, 25 does nothing. 50. The exact same thing. The UI is not great here, by the way. Okay, so definitely none of the red worked on this. And I don't think any of the blue did, but we're going to try again. I want to make sure before I move on, because this is getting frustrating. This is not well designed. This is no longer my fault. A unit with a blue cap corresponds with a colored pipe above the water reclaimer. Okay, this is blue, right? That's freaking blue. 33. Currently set at 33. And it's still 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. So we remove it. We set it to 70. We insert it. We're still 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. We're 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3. But this is blue. I'm confused. This has got to be the right one. That's the blue box and that's the blue unit. But none of them said that they were correct. That's the toilet of death. Okay, this is the red one, right? This is the red one. The red one's the one we've got. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with the numbers. Find the missing components 1 of 3. I found all 3. All 3 are, I believe, inserted into the correct locations. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the numbers. I can't remember what the numbers were on the other. One of them had 100. This one's currently set at 25. I hate having to write stuff down. Because that makes for a shitty puzzle. 25, 50, 120 is red. I'm going to spare myself the frustration. I'm just going to remove the excess water. Colored pipes. Choose the color of the battery according to the layout of the pipes, according to the colors of the battery seats. So red is supposed to be 50. I have no idea why it's supposed to be 50, by the way. Just wanted to be clear about that. In fact, that was a complete and total cheat, but I'm fine with that, because without it, I'm going to be running around for an hour and a half. Random. Oh. Poopy room. The poopy room of death again. favorite puzzle. Yeah, it's not obvious. I mean, I found everything. And this is blue. And blue is supposed to be 100. Choose the colors of the batteries according to the layout of the pipes according to the colors of the battery seats. Right. Give the exact... You can check yourself by scanning the mechanism after inserting all objects. Seriously? So this was... Which one again? God damn it. Blue's 100. No. Wrong. There we go. So this one was correct. Scanning it. Doesn't give me any useful information in point of fact. So now we need to find the third one, which we get to through the little rotating greenhouse type deal. Over here? No. There we are. The last one. Little hack here, little hack there. Helpful tool, yeah. Set correctly, 1590. That should be all three. All three should be set correctly. Theoretically, theory's a marvelous thing, of course. Shame it doesn't resemble practice a little more often. They're all set correctly now. I still have no idea why they're set to those numbers. There's the sprinkler controls, which we fixed. rotating thing, right? Yeah, that's the rotating thing. That's not it. Aren't we just here? I think we were. We were. I'm bad at games. This news just in. Lens is bad at games. However, I'm not taking the full blame for this one. The game is actually pretty good. Visually, I think it's quite striking and effective. The only real scares so far have been jump scares, and I'm never impressed by jump scares. I find them cheap. This is right. Alright, that's a dead end. For where we want to go, anyway. There was a power switch over here. Yeah, there we are. Please work. Nope. Huh. I went with the spoiler. The spoiler did not help. And it doesn't have a save game. That's automatically done. Let's see if there's anything else back in that direction. You see, this is where I thought those other things had to go. They do. Oh my God. Why give you the option of putting them back where you got them? I am at a loss to explain that design choice. Is there a way through? No. So I was right the first time. Yeah, it's not optimal. That's just bad design. You shouldn't give the player the option of doing something that is kind of definitionally incorrect. You know, the player should always feel confident that, oh, okay, I found the thing I need. See, I like these kinds of games. But I don't like it when they make impenetrable puzzles. And this is a case of one that's not impenetrable. They just give you an opportunity, if not encourage you to do something wrong. And this is the one I've already gotten. Right, of course it is. Second one's in here. Connect. Connect. Rotate to 180. You don't want the puzzles to be easy, granted. That's 2.
Jeez. Is someone there?
Wait, is there any other way out of this little area? I don't think so. Yeah. You know, a problem like this, which is basically is just a maze, it's fine. You know, find the 3 things is fine, but once you find them, you shouldn't be concerned about what you're supposed to do with them. Connect back to 0. All right, that's the 2. Where's the last? Nope, that's the dead end. All right. This puzzle was almost good, you know? All right, there's the red. Supposed to be at 50. There's the yellow. Supposed to be at 90. There's the blue. Supposed to be at 80. PC. Part of a recent string of experiments, I've moved the water reclaiming cells to other districts within the greenhouse. The backup cells are still in production, so the water reclaimer may remain offline until my experiments have reached a conclusion. While the others may see this as irresponsible, they need not fret. Simply returning the cells and reverting them to the proper setting will replenish our water supply. If I were not splitting my duties amongst excursions to potential sites of interest, medical practice, and Inna's agricultural ambitions, I surely would have been more thorough in practical cleanup matters. As is, we must all make necessary sacrifices. Dr. Volkova, Inna, I'm sorry to bother you with this. No, be concrete, address issue directly. I wanted to tell you that our time here in the station has meant a lot to me. I just worry about your state of mind lately. I've always admired your, return later, basic outline. Ask Inna about Project Arborer. Ask Inna about the new seeds, the strange black roots. Should I ask in person? Yeah, probably. Last check-in, water plump offline. All right. So those things should be in place, and now I should be able to go out here and turn the power on, I think. Nope. Okay, why? Scan to connect. Oh, there we go. Advanced multi-outlet water recovery system designed by Manticore in association with Plethron. Each unit purifies a specified amount of water before initiating its storage procedure. Maintain consistent pressurized flow of over 60 psi. 50, 140, 100. Reclaim water. Connected. $97, $97, $97. Alright, some part of it's not. 50, 140, 100. That one's set to 50, I think. This one? 140? It's set to 140. Now I know where they got the things, anyway. 50, 140, 100. Yep, they're all set correctly. Toggle biogauge screen, reclaim water. It says it's connected. So my issue with the game so far is the feedback. I don't think so. Nope. The feedback that you get for the things you're doing is not especially useful. I'm generally okay at them. I get it over the a length of time. Yeah, they're supposed to be, once they're set correct, I should be able to, once the batteries have been collected, all that remains is put them in the right slots. Red, yellow, blue. Connect. Okay, maybe that's all I had to do was just that much. I mean, I'm at the phase where, according to the spoiler anyway, this should stick and I should get a cutscene. But it's not sticking. I mean, I didn't miss anything on the PC, did I? Filtration effectiveness, normal tolerances, online. The sprinkler systems are offline. Everything, as best I can tell, should be working. Is there something else that I'm missing here? I can remove the recovery units, but they're all in the right one. We've got red in red, yellow in yellow, blue in blue. They're set to the proper values. I connect. The only thing I can do here is reclaim water, and that seems to be failing. makes that bzz, bzz, bzz noise. Effectiveness is good in all of them. We have 80. Several floors. I get an extra battery. I can pick it up and go outside. Once the sprinklers are closed, go down the stairs. When you see, use your card to go inside. I've turned off the sprinklers. I've got the batteries. I have no idea what the problem is. I, honest to God, have no idea. Give me a sec. Seriously, it's just frustrating as hell. What in the shit is this? Pardon my French. $50, $90, $100. No, it's not. Okay, those aren't the right numbers. That was 50. That one's 100, I think. It is. This one's supposed to be 90. No. All right, we'll try that again. Like I said, the UI is not great. Red, yellow, blue.
All right, up and running again. Just need to switch on the environment control console. Should be right outside the door.
Steel yourself. I did see a spoiler while I was in there.
What the hell?
Tentacles.
Declan, are you there? Declan!
Tentacles.
Declan!
Not good. Very not good.
What is that? Shit!
Thing in the mist. Yes, yes it is. Can't get out that way. That way.
Oh shit!
It's fine. I'm sure it's not hostile at all. Oh, I take it back. It might be hostile.
Go!
It might be. That's not the. Oh no, that's not great. Wrong way. Not alien-like at all, crawling through things. And it's locked. tunnel rat.
There's a horrible creature in the greenhouse. It tried to kill me. Do not return to base.
Thank you, Major Kicks.
Does anyone read me? Ina, Lucas, Commander Wilcox.
I need to hydrate given how much I just
got
weed
to warn them.
myself. I didn't notice if there was a save that took place during that little chase. That's a dead end. Dead ends. Can I go back to my bedroom, please? I would just like to lay down for a little bit in my bedroom. It's fine. No. It's really not that unusual for research to have, little setbacks. I don't appear to be able to open any of the doors, which there could be seen by some as an issue. This seems to be the only... Oh, we've got an open here. I'm sure everything's fine. It's just the sort of thing you would expect if you have a base on Mars.
If I can get to Declan at the satellite station, we can try to reestablish communications.
Go to communication site. Pilot the Meerkat. Start the engine. We're off. I don't know if there's a way that critter can kill you, or if that's just a scripted, in essence, you control the cinematic. All right, there was a save right there. So I will be, once we come to a nice stop, nice safe stop, I'll be calling it an evening right there. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand for more of Moons of Madness. Hopefully a little less frustrating. One minor puzzle frustration, one pretty major puzzle frustration that I had to check. But all seems well now. I mean, except for the horrifying tentacled creature that was running around. That might be... I'm gonna have to register a complaint with HR that there's a new employee and I'm pretty sure he never went through the orientation procedures. But I'm going to call it here. Thanks very much for hanging out tonight, guys. As always, I am very appreciative. Should be back tomorrow at the usual time. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Friday night kicks ass. I hope your weekend is amazing. And I do expect a full report on my desk first thing Monday morning about how amazing your weekend was. Not really a book report, just adjourn. I'm back tomorrow. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.